Well, good evening, all you Trojan fans. The Trojans have traveled over the river and through the woods here to Greenwood tonight to play the biggest ball game of the second half, probably, here as the undefeated Greenwood Wildcats host our Trojans, who are 1-0 here in the second half. Greenwood, I think 16-0 probably overall. And they have one heck of a powerhouse here at Greenwood, and the Trojans will look to upset the Greenwood Wildcats tonight, and we'll be set with the opening tip-off here after the introductions in just one moment. As you can tell, or as you can imagine, you can't tell from this view, but nevertheless, it is a jam-packed house here at Greenwood, as it always is when these two teams meet. But this is one very, very meaningful ball game for both squads, and so the excitement is here. The anticipated ball game is about ready to get underway, and will be set in just a moment. Matt Oxidine is the first man introduced tonight. Gessner, the second starter for UDA. The third is number 30, Drew Gunderman. And next is Zach Mace. And then finally, number 34, Skylar Fultz. So we're going to need a big ball game from these guys. They look pretty excited about tonight's game. And we will see how they make out here against this Greenwood Wildcat team, who, as I said, have some darn good ball players. And Trey Ritzman, one of them. And this is Indy Burns. Number 22 is Will Sabercool. And the next one introduced, Tyler Ritzman. You Trey Ritzman and Tyler Ritzman, two brothers in here playing. And then number 44, Johnson. So that's it. We'll have the national anthem. Be ready to go with tonight's opening tip-off. Good luck, Trojans. Coach Calnon and Coach Ken Hauser over here have both been down this road before when they've played extremely important ball games. And so they're ready to send out their troops here to see what happens in a big battle here at Greenwood. Number 32 will be Ty Ritzman. He will tip it off here against Fultz to get the ball game started. Here we go. Opening tip controlled back here for Greenwood. This is Johnson for Burns, and then they go inside again here. Here's Sabercool trying to turn it around. The ball stolen away by the Trojans. Back with it comes Gessner. Gessner from outside for three, off the mark. Rebound comes over this way. It's going to be saved back in here to Gessner. He'll push it back over to wing. Here's a shot for three. Oh, in and out, no good. Again, a rebound here by Fultz. Back outside again it comes. Here is Gessner with it. Matt Gessner wants to take it in, pushes it on the near wing over here. Here's Mace. He's blocked off by one of the Ritzmans. And they're going to try to take it inside, but a foul called. Foul will be on Burns. He'll pick up the first foul of the ball game. And it'll be inbounded here by UDA. They'll swing it on the perimeter. Here's Gessner, has to take it back outside here now for Gunderman. For Oxidine. Ox over in the wing. Mace tried to take it inside, tapped away, picked up again by the Trojans. Trojans having it their way so far. Offensively, didn't score yet, and here's another foul. This foul will be called on number 22. That's Sagal. He will pick up his first foul. Will Sagal picking up the foul. Second foul for Greenwood here in the early going. Oxidine with it. Ox will work it over here now for Gessner. Gessner taking it in. Tried to swing it underneath there. It goes out of bounds off the hands of Johnson, I think. So UD will inbound the ball. Ox ready to inbound it. Does so here for Gessner. Here's Fultz. Skylar into the corner there for Gessner. Gessner for three. Short. The rebound comes right down there to that Sabercool, or to Ritzman rather. Here's Johnson swinging it across the court. Near wing it comes. Johnson again, 15-footer, it's good. Bill Johnson gets the first points of the ball game. It's 2-0 Greenwood. Trojans had it down here to play around with it a lot, but couldn't get anything. Here's Ox. Near wing, Gessner. Gessner here for a shot by Fultz, just off the mark. Rebound underneath there comes down to Greenwood. Back with it quickly. Comes a shot from the wing here by Burns. It's good for three. Andy Burns hits a three, and it's 5-0 Greenwood. Back come the Trojans. This is Fultz picking it up out here for a shot by Gunderman. In and out, wouldn't go down. On the rebound, we have a foul called on UD, I believe. That was called on Mace, his first of the ball game. So Trey Ritzman dropping it off here. Now inside, it's kicked out of there. Ty Ritzman tried to feed that one inside, but it went off the leg of one of the Trojans, and so Ty Ritzman again will inbound the ball for Greenwood. 5:11 left here in the opening period. They play it inside and pass right underneath the bucket is good for two. A timeout's going to be called as Sagal makes the shot. It's 7-0 and UDA calls timeout. 7-0 here in the early going. We'll be right back. Trojan timeout is over. Jared Coons checks into the ball game for UDA now as Mace inbounds it here for Gessner. Gessner down the court with it. Bouncing it out here for Oxidine. Here's Coons. Oxidine for Gessner. Matt, got to get one of these outside shots to go down. That generally sets the Trojans off here as Gessner lost the handle. Swinging it over here for Oxidine. Ox over there for Gessner. Guess right inside he goes, and the ball's going to run out of bounds off the hands of Coons. And out of there. And timeout called again here. Now it'll be Coons checking out of the ball game as Anson Amour checks back in there, or checks in there for the first time for the Trojans. Both those guys, young ball players. Amour is a sophomore, Coons a sophomore, I believe it is. This is Savercool over in the wing, or Ritzman rather. That's near wing here. Inside for Johnson. They swing it back out. Sagal dropping it off. For three. No good. Rebounded in there to the Trojans. And back they come. Here's Amour. Well, trying to, or rather, that was Gunderman. Here's Johnson. He went out of bounds with it, did Johnson. So UD will get the ball back. Trojans bring it up court. 3:40 left here in the opening period. The Trojans have yet to score. Near wing, out of bounds. It goes off the hands of Zach Mace. And out of there. Jan and Savercool into the ball game. I had Savercool in there before, and it wasn't him. It was Sagal, rather. Okay, now Savercool's in number 24 for sure. On the wing, this is Jan. Inside, shot for two, no good. Rebound, let's see, tapped around in here. They couldn't hang on to it. Savercool for two, good. 9-0. 3:07 remaining in the first period. UD doing, getting done to them what they didn't want to happen. Here's Ox for two. It's no good. Rebound comes down there, picked up by Jan. He'll drop it back over here. They'll swing it down the wing. Oh, right underneath. They tried to go with it, but it's stolen away nicely by the Trojans. And back with it comes Oxidine. Ox taking it right to the hoop for two. It's short. Rebound comes down here for the Johnson, trying to track it down. He'll walk with it, double dribble it, whatever you want to call it. Fultz will check back into the ball game for UDA. He will replace Gunderman. Timeout. Wildcats. 9-0, and Greenwood calls timeout. Trojan timeout over, and back we go. Looking for that first point of the ball game. Here's Oxidine. Back here for Amour. Ox on the right wing. Kessner. Over in the corner. This is Fultz. Fultz pushes it out here for UD. Here's Oxidine. Back here for Gessner. Dropping it over there for a pass inside. Here's a shot by Mace is good. So that gets the lid off the bucket for UD at any rate. Sabercool with it. Swings it out here. Here's Ritzman for two. No good. Rebounded over there to the Trojans, more or less. And let's see what they're going to call. They're going to call a foul. Going to call a foul on 20. That's Trey Ritzman. He'll pick up the first foul for Trey. Team's third foul. 1:43 left here in the first quarter. Gessner, one to take it in. Drops it back outside here. Amour for three. Off the mark. Rebounded in there too. The Wildcats. Ooh, pass underneath. Jan with a reverse layup. Good for two. Jan gets two more. It's 11-2. The Greenwood Wildcats. Here is Oxidine with it. Ox wanted to take it inside, bounce it right there for Fultz. His shot blocked away by Ritzman, I believe it was. Then they'll throw it away on the other end of the court. It goes out of the bounds off one of the Trojans. Drew Gunderman will check back into the ball game, replacing Anson Amour for UDA. 47 seconds left here in the opening period. That's right here with that Trey Ritzman. Or no, that was Tyler Ritzman. Whatever. Okay, I hate that when there's two guys with the same last name. But anyway, ooh, nice pass inside. Johnson for two. It's good. Johnson moves around in the paint for two. 13-2 with 26 seconds remaining in the opening period. Near wing it comes here for Gunderman. Gunderman for Oxidine. Ox picking it up. Back here for Gunderman. Gunderman looking for two. Short rebound comes down in there for that Trey Ritzman, or Tyler Ritzman. Tyler working it down the court. Stopping. Goes over right underneath. The man open over there, and he missed the shot. That was Johnson. Right at the buzzer goes to end the first quarter. Not a good first quarter here at Greenwood. It's 13-2. Greenwood at the end of one. Well, we'll see if the Trojans can have a little better luck here in the second period as they get to inbound the basketball first. Here is Gessner sneaking down there for a pass inside here for Gunderman. Ooh, they go right underneath there, and the ball's tapped out of there and lost off the hands of Mace. It's really hard to imagine what happens when the Trojans play these guys sometimes. Up court comes Burns with it. Burns dropping it over there for that 22. Sagal. Sagal has it again on the give, or Burns had it, or yeah, Jan had it, and it gets knocked out of bounds. Pass intended for Burns, but knocked out of there by UD. And Greenwood will inbound. Fire back here. Jan. For Burns. Back there for Jan. Tyler Ritzman over in the corner. Near wing here for Burns. Burns goes inside. Blocked off in there as Ritzman. Oh, pass to Burns. Loops a little right-handed layup up and in. Good. It's 15-2. Trojans getting thumped here in the early going of this ball game. There's Oxidine. Over in the corner there for Gunderman. Gunderman takes it inside. Blocked away. Picked off in here by Ritzman. Ty Ritzman. His pass down here goes out of bounds. Eluding Burns that time. And so UD will inbound the ball. Turnovers, missed shots, mishandled balls, all taking the toll here on the Trojans here in the first half of this ball game. Here's a shot by Oxidine for a couple, wouldn't go. Rebound comes down here to Mace. Mace's shot, no good. Rebounded in here. Well, let's see, it's tied up. And a foul called. A foul called on Oxidine, and Greenwood will inbound. Sagal with it. Here's Sagal again with it. He'll take it over the timeline, drives it in here now and swinging it over here for a shot from outside for three. That's off the mark. Rebound comes down there to Gessner, and Gessner will haul it back up court for UDA. Here's Gunderman, near side, Oxidine. Over in the wing, shot from over there, no good. Rebound right here to Burns of Greenwood. They'll loop this one over there for that Sabercool on the left wing. Here's a shot for three. That's short, rebounded right underneath there and hold everything. We got a foul or a walk, a foul. Foul may be sending Sagal. No, none shooting. Zach Mace picks up his second personal foul. Trojans send in Amour, Markle, and Coons for UD. Trojans stuck on two. Right over there it goes for that Ritzman. Ty Ritzman with it again. Near wing, here's Sabercool. Over there for that Ty Ritzman. Out in front, Sabercool again for Burns. Near wing. Jan with it. Goes inside here for a shot. No good. Rebounded nicely in there by UD, and up court they come. Here's Oxidine trying to stuff one up. No good. Rebound. Let's see. On the floor it goes. There's a big scramble for it, and it's going to be all tied up in here. On a tie-up, it'll be Greenwood ball. Greenwood will inbound the ball with 5:18 left here in the first half. Kind of a quiet crowd now as the Greenwood Wildcats just taking it to the Trojans. Trojan crowd with nothing to cheer about so far. Here's Burns. Inside Sabercool, dumps it back out for three. That's good. That's Tyler Ritzman, they said. I think they said. Ty Ritzman with the bucket. Here's Oxidine. Ox, top of the circle. Amour over here for a 15-foot try. No good. Trojans just absolutely cold. Hold everything. It's all tied up in here. Coons ties it up with Sagal. New deal inbound. It's their turn to get the ball. Their turn to get a bucket, too. Here's a shot from out here for three. Off the mark. Rebounded inside there by Markle. He's fouled. And Zach Markle will go to the line, shooting two. Here's Markle's first try. It is no good. Gunderman and Mace report back into the UD lineup now. 44 Johnson back in there for Greenwood. Second shot by Markle is good. That gives us our third point. It's 18-3. Ty Ritzman, near wing here for Sabercool. Back out in front. Near side here to Sabercool. Into the corner goes to Jan. Jan here for Sabercool. Sabercool watches the man run in there. That was Johnson, but he couldn't get it to him. Over the wing it goes. Johnson. Out front for Jan. We'll give it there to that Ty Ritzman. Bounce it in the corner here for a thump underneath for Johnson. Oh, he fires it off the leg of one of the Trojans. Out of bounds it goes. It'll be inbounded by Greenwood. For 2. No good. Rebound comes back down here, and Mace picks it off for UD. Zach coming up court with it for the Trojans. Here for Oxidine. Ox out in front for Gessner. Here's Oxidine with it. Trojans getting no luck at all. Like the long distance shots aren't going in. The short ones aren't going in. Here's a 17-foot try. That's good. That's Gessner from 17 feet out. It's 18-5. Here is Burns. Over on the baseline to push it right inside here, but the ball's going to be saved from going out of bounds, and Gessner making a good effort that time on it. Here's Gessner with it again. Gessner probably should have fired that one. This is Gessner again. Over there for Drew Gunderman. Now Oxidine has it. Ox lost the handle but picks it back up. Out here for Gunderman. Ooh, Gunderman lost the handle, picked up again by Oxidine. 2.5 minutes left here in the half. Here is a pass inside for Zach Mace. Zach tries to spin into the paint, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound over there, let's see, controlled out of bounds it goes. They're going to say it went off. Ty Ritzman. Moore comes back in. He'll replace Oxidine for UDA. Also a sub coming in for Greenwood, whom I missed. 2:14 left. Here's Mace. Mace back outside here. Here's a shot for 3. That's short. Rebound comes down this way. Picked up in here by the Sabercool, and then he lost it away, and the ball goes sliding across the court. No walk. No walk call. Here's Zach Mace for 2. It's good. It's 18-7 as the Trojans slowly but surely get some life into the fans over here now. They'll dump it near wing. Ball stolen away again, picked up by the Trojans. Back they come. Near side here for Amour. Another try from over this way, in and out, it bounced. Good rebound underneath there, spinning it back out here now for UD. Here's Gunderman for 3, no good. Rebounded in here to the Wildcats. Trey Ritzman with it, goes inside now, and a foul called before the shot. A foul called before the shot. Foul will be on Gunderman. Before the shot. Foul is on number 30, Drew Gunderman. He picks up his second. And he will check out of the ball game now. Zach Mace checking out. And Fultz back in there for UD. Trey Ritzman. Back here for that Trey. That's Trey rather. Sabercool. Ty Ritzman. Burns. Trey Ritzman. Here's Burns. Burns taking it up. How about a charge? Oh, they're going to call a blocking foul on UD. Blocking foul on UD. And boy, oh boy. Mike says, what kind of a call was that? Anyway, it'll send Burns to the line, shooting 2 with 54 seconds left in the half. First shot's good. 19-7 the score. And here is Burns' second shot coming up. And it is no good. Rebounded in there nicely by Gunderman. 50 seconds left in the half. Here's Gunderman. Let's drop it back outside here now. Whoa, they're going to say he walked with it. Kessner got tangled up inside trying to take it in there. Some tall timber inside there to try to go through, and Matt just got tied up there and couldn't do much with it. Went for the walk. Trey Gunderman nearly had it, or Trey Ritzman nearly had it knocked out of his hands. Here's Burns. 20 seconds remaining in the half. Over here it goes to the corner. Ty Ritzman back out here for Trey Ritzman. Trey Ritzman near here for Ty Ritzman. 4 seconds. Ty Ritzman looking for two. Blocked out of there nicely by the Trojans. That's going to do it as the half comes to an end. But what a half. It is 19-7 here at halftime. It's the Eagles on top of the Chicago Bears. We'll be right back. Trojans back for the second half now, and they trail by a dozen here at halftime. That's certainly not an unsurmountable lead, but the Greenwood Wildcats will get the ball to begin the second half of play here now. Greenwood, I think, only scored 6 points in the second quarter. The Trojans scored 5. So not too bad looking at it that way. But we got a long way to go here, and let's see what happens. A whole second half, maybe it'll be our second half. They inbound it there to that Trey Ritzman on the wing, and then a foul. Foul's going to be on Gessner. He'll pick up the personal, pushing off over there. First foul for Gessner. Inside here for Johnson. Johnson on the baseline, swinging around inside. Had a tap loose in there nicely, and back with it come the Trojans. Gessner with a nice bounce pass over here. A layup in and good for two by Zach Mays. And the Trojans trail by 10. On the other end of the court, here's a shot put up, no good. Johnson is fallen upon by Drew Gunderman. Be none shooting. And Gunderman, however, picks up his third personal foul, I believe it is. They only have 2 up there right now, but I think it might have been 3. Here's a shot from the side for 2. It's good. Burns gets 2. No, it looks like Gunderman only has his second personal. And back come the Trojans. 21-9 the score, back to a dozen-point differential. Gessner working it around out here to get it for Oxidine. Near wing it comes here to Gunderman. Gunderman looking for something to happen. They push it in here for Zach Mays. Zach, turnaround shot, wouldn't go. Rebounded in there to that 22 Sagal. Ty Ritzman rather, over there for Sagal. Into the corner it goes. Here is Ty Ritzman. Now inside. Johnson wants to put a shot up. He is going to walk with it as he got tangled up inside. No foul called and a walk on Johnson. We'll give the ball back here to the Trojans. This is Gessner. Gessner taking it in. 12-foot try. Good for 2. Nice soft shot that time by Gessner. And again, it's back to an 11-point differential, 21-11. Ritzman looking for 2. No good. Ball tap back out here. Controlled 2. Greenwood. And he'll hand it back here for Ritzman. Now on the baseline. They pass it across there for 2. It's good. Nice bounce pass on the baseline to Burns, and Andy Burns put that one home. 23-11. Here's Mace. Zach Over here for that shot. It is in and out, no good. Rebound comes over here. Gessner's got it. Goes right inside with a bounce pass underneath. Shot put up in there, good for two. That Oxidine for two. 23-13 the score. Here's a drop on the baseline for two more. It's good. Well, they trade baskets. That's not going to get the Trojans anywhere, but nevertheless, 25-13 the score now. Both teams opening up a little bit of offense. Here's Gunderman. Ox from 18 feet out, good for two more. Oxidine knocks it down to a 10-point lead again. Sagal, we're here for Ty Ritzman. Across the court they'll go. Now inside. Back outside for three. No good. Rebound put back up and in. Good by number 20, Trey Ritzman. 27-15. Bounce it there for Markle, who was in the ball game. I didn't even notice Zach in there, but he's in there for sure now. Here's a shot for three. No good. Rebounded over there and out of bounds it goes. A push foul is going to be called on Mace. Wow, kind of a cheapie on Zach. And he'll pick up his third. And Anson Moore and Coons coming in for UDA. 4:25 left here in the third quarter. Trey Ritzman up court for Greenwood. Sagal handing it here for Ty Ritzman. Ty inside. Now they bounce it into for a shot and a foul. Sagal will go to the line shooting two. Will Sagal shooting two. His first shot. Good. 28-15 with 4:10 left here in the third quarter. And here's Sagal's second try, and it is good also. 29-15. They have almost doubled up the Trojans here now as the Trojans come back down the court. This is Anson Moore stopping and popping just off the mark. Rebound comes back over this way, picked up in here by Ritzman. Trey Ritzman with a pass over there, missed. Just shot there by Burns, however. Coons with it. Coons coming back. He'll drop it back here for Gessner. Gessner lifts up looking for three. That's short. On the rebound, controlled in there to Ty Ritzman, and back they come. Pass up here for that Sagal. Or no, that's not Sagal. Yeah, it is. Sagal. Ball loose, picked up, dropped here for Johnson for two. Bucket's good. Foul is called. Foul will be on Markle. And Johnson will go to the line, shooting one to get three for the Greenwood Wildcats. Timeout called by UDA. 3:29 left in the third. Trojans trailing by 16. Trojan timeout is over now, and Johnson places himself at the line, shooting one to get three. And here's his one, and it is in and out, no good. Rebounded in there to Coons, who'll drop it back here for Gessner. Gessner, near wing over here, Oxidine. Ox with it for Gessner. Gessner here for Coons. Moore swinging it over in the wing. Ox has it. Passing it back here for Moore. Near wing, Gessner. Here's Coons. Coons picking it up back here for Oxidine. He'll give it to Gessner. They'll look for something to develop inside, I think, is what they're trying to do here. Here's Oxidine. Not much going on inside there. Fultz back into the ball game. Here's the ball tipped loose, picked up in here by the Wildcats. Ty Ritzman with it. Pass inside there and a walk called on Sagal. Ball kind of come up on Will, and he went for a walk. Gunderman will come into the ball game rather, as will Markle for UD. They replace Fultz and not sure who else, but anyway. Two came in, I'm sure two came out. This is Gessner. for Amour. Hanson getting some playing time here in the varsity as a sophomore. Here's Oxidine from outside for three, no good by Gunderman. Rebound there to Sagal. Up court he comes with it eventually. Quick pass outside. Here is a hold foul called on UD. Be none shooting. Foul will be on Oxidine, his second, with 2:05 left here in the third quarter. And it'll be inbounded here to Burns. Ty Ritzman for two, no good. Rebound there to Amour. Here's a long shot for three, that's short. Wasn't quite long enough, and there's a tie-up as Amour, or Gessner ties it up in there for UD. He'll inbound the ball. Does so right there, and let's see. For three, off the mark, rebounded in there to Gessner. He's fouled. The crowd here, the Upper Norfolk crowd, giving the officials a cheer. Check the fouls over here, folks. That was their first foul of the half. Trojans have 6 fouls. It's a non-shooting foul at that. Sabercool checks back into the ballgame to replace Burns. The foul was on Johnson, his first. Anyway, Oxidine with it. Ox taking it in for two. It's good. Oxidine, 12-footer. Good for two. 31-17. 1:25 left here in the third. Here's Sabercool with it. Goes across the court, back outside. Now inside to Sabercool. Spins around in the paint. Looked like a walk, but no walk called, and UD comes away with the basketball. Here's Oxidine coming down with it. Ox dumping it over here for a shot for two. It's good. Hanson Amour with a nice 14-footer from the right wing over here. It's 31-19 now. Here's that Sagal back out here for Ty Ritzman. Inside to Sagal again. Sagal goes across the court for three. It's good. Nothing but net from Trey Ritzman. 34-19. 15-point margin back again. Here's Amour. Here for a shot by Oxidine, good for three. Trey for the Ox. 34-22. Time running down now. 18 seconds here and counting it down left in the third quarter. Here's Sabercool from way outside. It's good for three. Sabercool with a 23-footer that time. They're getting longer. Here's a shot for two at the buzzer. So Gessner with a big two. Anyways, 37-24 with 1 period to play. Fourth period underway here now as Greenwood has the advantage of inbounding. Jan in the ball game now. Spins it back here now for that Trey Ritzman. Back here for Jan. Near wing. Tyler Ritzman. Oh, look at this. Guy's all alone underneath. Puts a shot up and he's fouled. The foul will be on Gessner. And that will send Trey Ritzman to the line shooting two. Ritzman made his first one. Here's his second try. And it is good. 39-24. Here is a pass on the near wing. Markle bouncing it back outside there. Go over in the wing they go. Inside for Mace. Mace pushing it back over here. Shot for three. That's off the mark. Rebound onside. Put up and a foul called. Foul's going to be on UDA. Can you believe that? The foul is going to be on the Trojans, number 22. 22. No, it was on them, I guess. It was on them. I don't know what Coach Calnon was arguing about. Here's a shot put up, blocked away partially, picked off in there by Burns. Or that's Sean, rather. Here's Sagal. Crowd quiets down. Sagal, near wing over here. He comes to that Jan. Jan, near side. This is Trey Ritzman. Trey going in for two. It's good. And back comes Gessner. Gessner here for Oxidine. Ox for Gessner. Here's Oxidine. Steps in looking for two. A little bit off the mark. Rebound comes down inside there. Who's got it? On the floor it goes. It's going to be a tie-up. On the tie-up, it's going to stay down here for UD. It'll stay down here. Johnson coming back in for the Wildcats. He will replace Sagal for UD, or for Greenwood. Here's Markle jumping it right inside with a nice pass and a nice bucket by Oxidine. Nice pass from Zachary Markle to Matt Oxidine, and Matt put her home. 41-26. Oh, the inside, they pass it off the back of Oxidine and right back there to Ty Ritzman. Can you believe that? Here's Johnson for Trey Ritzman. Near steal in there. Ball rolls around. Are they going to call a walk this time? Yeah. Yep, 6:09 left in the ball game. And UD will inbound the ball. Here is Gessner. $18-footer off to the side, no good. Return shot put up, no good. Ball comes down here and controlled to the Wildcats. Into the corner it goes, near wing. Here's the Jan for two, it's good. The bucket will count, and Jan will go to the line, shooting one to get three. Drew Gunderman checks out of this ball game. Markle picked up his third personal foul. Jan at the line shooting one. And it is a good one. 44-26. Gessner dropping it here for Oxidine. Ox might as well shoot it up. Well, now he's getting all tangled up, and on the tie-up, it's going to be Greenwood ball. Jan will inbound. 5:38 left in this ball game. In there for that Trey Ritzman. Trey down the court, dropping into the corner. Saver cool from the side, no good. Rebound comes down here and out of bounds. It's going to go. It'll be UD or Greenwood ball. Next whistle we get, we'll change a battery here, if it lasts that long. This is Trey Ritzman. Trey, inside he goes, looking for two, foul. Okay, back to action. 5:15 remaining in the game. For three, way short. Rebound saved inside here to Mace. His shot wouldn't go down. And on the rebound, we have a foul called on UD. Fouls on number 22, Anson Amour, his first. The team's ninth. Check the fouls here, huh? 9-3. They're not only a good team, they play really good ball. They don't foul. Anyway, here's Jan at the line, shooting a 1-and-1. First shot, no good. Rebound here to Markle, who will spin it over here for that Gessner guy. Oxidine. Inside, ball loose, picked up in here by the Wildcats, and back they come. Jan, near wing. Savercool for three. Savercool gets himself a three. It's 47-26. Not much you can say. They didn't get here. They didn't get to 16-0 by not having a good ball club. There's a blocking foul called on Greenwood, believe it or not, Ripley. Tyler Ritzman picks up his first foul of the ball game. So Tyler always plays a good game here for Greenwood, that's for sure. Here's a nice drive inside, a layup put up and in good by Oxidine. Trey Ritzman back over here. It comes now for Jan. And Jan on the wing. Coons chasing him around out here. Inside it goes. Nice pass over there intended for Johnson. Pass over there from, who was this? I'm not sure who this young fella is until he turns around and see a number. Oh, that's okay. That's Trey Ritzman. Tried to hit Johnson with a pass underneath, but that didn't connect, and back come the Trojans. 4 minutes remaining in the game. Here's a shot from outside by Gunderman. No good. Another try out here, this time by Amour. That one won't go. And a rebound comes down there to Johnson. He'll give it back here to Ty Ritzman. Ty on the wing. Jan from over there. Short. Rebounded in there nicely this time by the Trojans. Quick outlet pass up here for Amour, but it got away from him a little bit. Coons back here for a shot by Oxidine. Off the mark. No good. Out of bounds it goes. They're going to say it went off the Trojans and out of bounds. And so Greenwood will inbound the ball. 3:34 left here in this ball game. Quick pass up here for Johnson. Johnson for two. He's fouled. Foul will be on Oxidine, I believe, and Johnson will go to the line shooting two. Johnson shooting two. Foul was on Ox's third. First shot no good. He will shoot one more. His next shot is good. So he made one out of two. 48-28. Gessner rolling it here for Coons. Coons sets up for three. Gee, just in and out, no good. Rebound comes down there, and Jan saves it from going out of bounds. Saves it in here to Burns. He'll give it back here to Ty Ritzman. Ty up court with it. Over on the right wing, Jan. Ooh, near steal. Ty Ritzman working it around. Here is a pass over there for Jan. They play it now right underneath. Oh, there's Ty for two. It's good. Good passing in there, and finally they lulled the Trojans asleep that time, and Ty Ritzman able to slip in there for two more. It's 50-28. Coons, Gessner. There's Oxidine. Ox trying to lift it up and in. It's good. Matt Oxidine for two, and timeout called by the Trojans. 2.5 minutes left here. The Trojans trailing by 20, and we'll be right back. Sago will inbound the ball following the UD timeout now. And the ball tapped right away this time, and the Trojans have it. Here's a shot by Coons from the corner. No good. Rebound on the far side is going to go out of bounds. They say it went off Gunderman. And so Greenwood Wildcats will inbound the ball. 2 minutes, 23 seconds left in this one. Green will remain undefeated, or Greenwood rather will remain undefeated, and 5 seconds expired before Sago could get that inbounded. And so UD will take over. .223 still remaining. Here's a Moore from outside for three. Off the mark. Rebound comes down this way. Sago bumping Coons out of bounds, but no foul. They already have four in the whole second half already, so what the heck. Here's Coons back here for Oxidine. Ox or Gunderman. This is a three-point shot put up by Matt Gessner. And a foul on Matt. That foul will be a two-shot foul now, and it will send Trey Ritzman to the line, shooting two. Matt picked up his third personal foul, and two-shot foul. Here's the first one, good. Two-shot due to the fact that we have 10 fouls, that is. 51-33, 2:03 left in the game. And here's the second shot, and it is good also. Okay, back comes Gessner. 2 minutes to play left in this game. Matt from 24 feet out. It's good for three more. So Oxidine piling up the points. But unfortunately, they're piling up the points also. Here's a behind the back dribble, a pass on the baseline. Look at that work. And a foul, and he'll shoot 2, and the foul will be on Gessner. He'll pick up his 4th. And it'll be Trey Ritzman going to the line, shooting 2. First shot by Trey Ritzman, is good. Second shot, no good. Rebounded in here to the Coons, but then he has it knocked loose, and they pick it up here, do the Wildcats, and then a foul called on Oxidine as he files. Is there a foul? Yeah, I think there was a foul. Yep, hold foul called on UD, and then timeout called by the Wildcats. So we got a minute 38 left here, and we'll be right back. Timeout is over now. Will Sagal at the line. He'll be shooting 2. And let's see what he does with his first one. It is good. 54-36. 18-point differential, and Will can make it a 19. He puts this one in, which he did. 55-36 with a minute 38 left. Null in there now for the Wildcats. Shot from the wing over there, good by Gunderman rather. Here's the ball nearly stolen away, and then let's see what happened. Not sure. Bathgate, number 23, who's celebrating his birthday today, will go to the foul line, shooting 2. Foul was on Fultz, his first. And here's Bathgate's first shot, and it is no good, in and out. He'll shoot again. 82 seconds remaining. We can get out of this place. Second shot, no good. So Bathgate misses his birthday party bucket, and back comes the Trojans. For Gessner, Oxidine. Ox pushing it back over there for Gunderman. Gunderman steps back for 3. It's good. He's fouled, and Drew will go to the line, shooting 1 to get 4. 42-55. And Drew at the line, shooting 1. Pellman picks up the foul. It is his first. He just came into the ball game. Gunderman will shoot 1 to get 4. Here's his shot. It is no good. Rebound gets tapped back out here now. They'll spin it over here for Gessner for 3. That's off the mark. And rebounded in here too. The Greenwood. Pellman is attacked by a couple of Trojans. He'll go to the line, shooting 2. Foul was on Gunderman, his third. Pellman shooting 2, missed his first one. 57 seconds remaining in this ball game. Here's his second shot, and it is good. So he made 1 for 2, 56-42. Gunderman for 3. Nope, off the mark. Pellman with the rebound. And let's see, the ball come loose, picked up over here. Here is that Loesch or whatever the name is for 2, no good. Rebound coming down here, 38 seconds remaining. Bounce pass here for Oxidine, good for 2. And timeout called by the Trojans. Timeout with 35 seconds remaining in the ball game. It's 56-44. UD trailing by 12, and we'll be right back. Lesh will inbound the ball now following the timeout. Lesh is number 45 out there for Greenwood. He'll be inbounding here. 21's got it. That's Warner. And hold everything. We got a trip, foul, or something called out here. And that means that Warner will go to the line shooting 2. Foul was on Zach Mace. And it was intentional, I guess. 31 seconds remaining. His first shot is good. 57-44, 31 seconds left. Second shot, no good. But they will get the ball back now. Foul on Zach Mace was his 4th, but only 31 seconds remaining here now. Here is Gunderman for Oxidine. Ox picking up a 17-foot try. No good. Ball tapped back out this way. Oxidine has it. He'll go right inside here for Mace for 2. It's good. And timeout called again by UDA. Trojans just want to call time and get some different guys in here, I guess. We've got 15 seconds remaining here. The Trojans trail by 11. And we'll be right back. Remember, you can't take the timeouts home on the bus, so you might as well use them if you got them. And the Trojans trail by 11, but of course it hasn't been that kind of a game. Greenwood in charge all night long ever since that disastrous 2-point first quarter, or 3-point maybe it was for UD. At any rate, Trojans call a full timeout here with 15 seconds remaining, and they'll see if they can make it look a little better on paper anyway. 45 Lesh again to inbound the ball for Newport. Ooh, a little inside out thing here, and a foul called on Mace. That'll be Zach's 5th. He'll pick up his 5th personal foul. He doesn't know it yet, or if he does, he's disdaining any knowledge of it. Now he knows it. Zach's going to check out of the ball game. And Lesh at the line to shoot 2. Markle in to replace Mace for UDA. Here's Lesh's first shot, and it is good. 58-46. 15 seconds remaining. Second shot. Good. Lesh with 2 good foul shots. The kid played a good JV ball game for Greenwood, so we'll have to keep our eye on him. Bucket's good. Good rush to the hoop there by Gessner. And he'll shoot to see if he can get 1 and knock the score down to a 10-point differential. It's 59-48. Not at the line, shooting 1. And it is good. 49-59. And they do that stuff again here. Now another foul, and this time again it'll be going to the foul line will be Lesh. He will be shooting. Gunderman picks up his 4th. Lesh will be shooting 2 with 11 seconds remaining. Here's Lesh's first try. It is good. 60-49. And here's his second try, and it is good also. 4 good foul shots by this Lesh kid. And back come the Trojans. Here's a pull-up for 3. It's off the mark. Rebound comes down over here for Oxidine. I wonder if he was fouled. What do you think? Foul there? Ox gets a charging call on that one. No, he don't. Just kidding. Anyway, he will go to the line. He'll be shooting. Hey, 1-1. Foul was on Warner. He picks up his first. And Oxidine at the line shooting a 1-1. Here's Ox's first shot. It's good. 61-50. And he'll shoot 1 more with 5 seconds left. Second shot. Good. 2 good foul shots by Ox, and that's going to do it as they inbound the ball here, and that'll be it. Final score here now, the Greenwood Wildcats 61, the UDA Trojans 51. And so it goes as the Greenwood Wildcats remain undefeated, and UDA loses the ball game by 10 in the eventual final outcome here. It was not pretty, especially the Trojans shooting tonight way the heck off here at Greenwood. I'm not sure what for, but anyway, that'll do it. So good night. Trojans go 1-1 here in the second half, and I can I assure you right now, there isn't anybody going to, I don't know what's the matter with these two, but anyway, there's no one going to beat Greenwood is what I'm trying to say, and I am totally convinced of that. It's a little bit of a commotion here, but I think it's taken care of now. They're trying to get this kid here. I don't know what happened to him, but he's irate about something. Anyway, that's going to do it. The ball game is over. 61-51. Good night from Greenwood. Well, good evening, all you Trojan fans. Tonight, the Trojans play host to the Tigers of East Juniata here at UDA. The Trojans won the first meeting of the two teams, 62-54, I think it was. I'm not sure. And coming into tonight, they have a. Also a Toyota. Hold it. Okay. Two cars being announced here by Chuck Fultz. Anyway, listen, this year the Tigers come in tonight with a league record of 0-2. The Trojans, coming off a loss last time out against Greenwood, have a league record in the second half of 1-1. Overall, the Tigers are 10-8, and the Trojans are 10-5. So they're close that way, and they could easily give the Trojans a good game. Now we'll see how the Trojans react to the loss at Greenwood, and see if they can come back and get back on the winning track here tonight against these Tigers. Last time out, we had 4 players score double figures up at East Juniata, so we handled them okay up there, and we hope to do the same here tonight. As Jim Toozing, I think it's, or is it Joe Toozing? It's Jim Toozing's son is the coach of the Tigers, and Jim is the coach of the Tigers girls ball club, which lost to our Trojans last night. First loss of the season in the league for the Tigers, and only their second loss of the year, period. So we'll see if we can't pick up another victory here tonight. We'll be back with the opening tip after the introduction of the ball players. Okay, we're set to go now, as we do have the names for the Toozing Tigers out here, and we'll be reporting their names here as we go along. Tipping it off for UDA tonight will be Skylar Fultz. He'll be tipping it off against Grimm for the Tigers. Opening tip controlled back here for UDA. Gunderman taking that one down here for Gessner. Owning their Mace. Zach Mace had a good game, scored 10 points up at East Juniata against these Tigers. So did Ox and Gessner. Both had good games up there. Here's Oxidine out on the top of the circle, double teamed back here for Mace. Mace near wing here for Gessner. Gessner will take it right inside, looking for 2. It's good. Well, Matt Gessner really parted the waters that time and went right in for 2. Way to go, Matthew. It's 2-0 UD. Tapia spins it over in the wing. Rule had it. Into the corner it goes. Here's a shot by Rule. Off the mark, and on the rebound, let's see. Controlled here to Gessner. Matt Gessner is a junior. He'll be back next year, and the Trojans will be looking forward to that, too. Here's Fultz. Had it roll off his fingertips, but picked up here by Oxidine. Ox with it. Oxidine for Fultz. Fultz for Mace. Mace will give it to Gunderman. Drew wanted to go in but couldn't. Here's a pass inside nicely for Fultz, and Fultz shot it over the bucket. And so picking it up here now is that Rule. Rule back here for Grimm. Grimm again with it. Taking it on the baseline and dropping it back here for Tapia, who'll give it back to Rule. Rule from outside looking for 3. It's 2. They give Rule 2. So it's 2-2 the score as Gessner brings it down the court for UDA. Bouncing it here for Oxidine. Ox picking it up. Oh, tried to roll it inside for Mace, but it's picked off by the Tigers. And so back comes Rule with it for East Juniata. Bouncing it here for Grimm. Grimm goes across the court. Firing a shot up from over there for 3. No good. That was at number 2. Nace. Here's Oxidine, top of the circle. Dropping it here for Mace. Mace gives it back to Gessner. Gessner for 3. It's good. Matt Gessner gets his 3-pointer early on, and it's 5-2 UD. Rule bringing it up the court. Goes near wing. Grimm. Grimm inside. He'll spin it. Now Sainer had it and then gives it up here for Sainer has it back again. Here's Tapia dropping it back for Rule. Rule near wing for Grimm. Grimm wants to take it in. Can't do it. Rule outside here, and he walked with it. Walked. 4:50 left in the first quarter. 5-2 UDA. Coons checks into the ball game to replace Fultz for UDA. And the Trojans will inbound the basketball. Here comes Gessner with it. Near side, Gunderman. Oh, nice give and go right underneath here for Mace, but he got under a little bit too far. Here's Ox for 3. Whoops, just off the mark that time. Rebounded in there by Nace. And Nace still has it, but gives it up here now for Rule. Here's Rule up court. Bounce pass. Put it back out here. Inside, they wanted to spin it. Picked off in there nicely by Gunderman. Up here for Mace. Mace with a lobbing pass underneath for Gunderman, or for Oxidine, rather. Ox has it, takes it to the hoop for 2. It's good. Ox had a big game the other night, scoring 22 points up at Greenwood. And what ended up a losing effort for UD, but a great game for Matt Oxidine. Ball came loose, picked up in here by Gessner. Gessner working down with Oxidine. Ox for 2 more. It's good. Oxidine with an assist from Gessner, and the Trojans take a 9-2 lead here with 3:47 remaining in the opening quarter. Tiger timeout is over, and so back up court they come. This is Rule with it out front. Looping it over here for Sainer. And Sainer will pick it up. Tries to go inside here. Here's that Grimm guy. Sainer from outside for 3. Off the mark. Rebounded in there to Oxidine. Ox with a quick pass up ahead, trying to hit Mace with it. But Ox's pass a little bit too far ahead of Zach that time. Zach had no chance of grabbing that one. So the Tigers will inbound the ball. Rule up court with it. Here's a pass underneath for Sainer, or for Sainer. Yeah, his shot no good, but it's blocked out of there nicely by Coons, who got a hand on it. Good job by Coons that time. Jared blocking it out of bounds. So it'll be inbounded here by the Tigers. Rule again with it. Rule taking it in. Putting a shot up. Blocked again by Coons on a nice defensive move. Back here for Gessner. Gessner with a quick pass underneath for Mace. Mace picks it up. Pushes it back outside here for Gunderman for 3. Nope. Not that time. Return shot by Coons. Good for 2. Jared right there to put back the shot by Gunderman. And a good series that time for UD. Whoops. Here's Grimm shooting one up for 2. Grimm gets a 2. Hits 11-4. Here's Gessner. Gessner for Mace. Mace for Gessner. Into the corner it goes. Near side here for Gunderman. Ox with it. Mace. Oxidine over the wing. Gessner back outside. Here's Gessner into the corner. Gessner, 23-foot try, just a little short. Rebound comes down here to the Tigers. Sainer wants to go up court with it, but he turned it over. You could see those leaping strides in just 2 dribbles. The Sainer that time got about 30 feet out of 2 dribbles. That doesn't work. Anson Moore comes into the Trojan lineup. He'll replace Gunderman for UDA. Moore into the corner here for a pass out in front. Oxidine. Now Moore had it, but it's tapped out of there by Rule. Rule tipping it out of bounds, so UD will inbound the ball. Moore ready to do that. Back here for Gessner. There's Mace going inside over in the wing. Well, tried to pass it over there, did Coons, but it came loose, and back comes Rule with it. Here's Rule. Near wing. Grimm. Grimm taking it on the baseline, but fired it out of bounds, trying to hit Sainer in there with it, but couldn't do it. Gunderman comes back in for UDA. He will replace Oxidine. Skylar Fultz comes back in to replace Mace with 1:39 left here in the first quarter. Trojans up by 7, 11-4. Oxidine up court. Gessner up court. Here's Coons. Gessner back here for Jared Coons inside to Fultz. Over to the corner it goes. Here's a shot for 3. Just off the mark. Rebounded by Rule. Rule trying to pass it inside. It goes out of bounds off the pass. So it'll be UD inbounding as there's 1:18 left here in the first quarter. Gessner for Coons. Gessner with it. Across the court it comes here now, back for Coons from outside for 3. It's good. Jared Coons has 5 points tonight. The Trojans have 14. It's 14-4. Rule coming up with it. Here's Grimm back outside here. Tapia has it for the Tigers. Here's Sainer. He's pushed, and a foul will be on Anson Moore. Pushing off, as you saw. Anson that time gave him a little shot.
Foul on Anson Moore, the Trojans, his first.
First foul for Moore with 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. They inbounded here for Tapia. Tapia still has it for Grimm. Grimm dropping it off over here on this wing, but it went out of bounds off the hands of Gessner. Matt knocking it out of there. Tapia swinging it over there. Here is a shot put up, good for 2. Nace hits that one for the Tigers. 14-6. Gessner. 25 seconds. They'll play the clock down for the final shot of the period. Gessner hanging on to it. No challenge, so he can just stand there until the time expires if he wanted to. 14 seconds remaining. Doesn't matter how long you hold it if you're not challenged, but now they'll take a move. Here's Coons. Coons from outside. Just off the mark it goes that time. Rebound picked up in here by, Tapia had it. He fires one up court. No good. And that's going to do it as the period comes to an end. So the Trojans lead 14-6 here at the end of 1. Okay, EJ will inbound the basketball here as we begin the third quarter. The second quarter. Third quarter, rather. Second quarter. I'll get it straight yet. Here's a pass over on the baseline. Taking it up for 2. No good. Rebound. Tap back out here. Tapia has it. Dropping it here for Grimm. And Grimm inside for a shot by Nace. Wouldn't go. Rebounded in there to Fultz. And back come the Trojans now with Gessner out in front. And Gessner wants to spin it inside, stops, pops an 8-footer up. He's fouled. And Gessner will go to the foul line shooting 2. Foul is on Sainer. And Gessner will shoot a pair with 7:27 remaining here in the first half. Here's Matt's first try. It's good. Way to go, Matt Gessner. He will shoot one more. You can make it a 10-point differential, and Matt did with 2 perfect foul shots. 16-6 the score. Gessner in after the ball handler, who is Grimm. He seals it away. Gessner pass over here for Oxidine for 2. Wouldn't go. Rule with the rebound. Matt just fired that one a little too hard, and A little bit too much on the one side. Oxidine with a tip there, but they got it back again. Here's Rule. Rule steps up for three. No good. Rebounded nicely in there by Zach Mace, who went up strongly to get that rebound. Here's Gessner for Oxidine. Ox picking it back over here for Gessner. Gessner, whoa. that one totally got away from Gessner that time. My gosh. Fired that one 8 feet over everybody. 6:48 left here in the first half. Rule challenged by Gessner. Up court it comes here for Grimm. They'll bring it down here for that Tapia guy. Tapia spins it over in the left wing and hold everything. We got a push foul underneath. Offensive foul called on the Tigers, I think on Tapia. Yep, it was. I think Tapia picked up the foul, and up comes the UD. Tapia picked up his first. Gessner here for Mace, back here for Gessner. Gessner would like to get three. That's the way to get him. That's the way to get him for Matt Gessner. He's got 2 threes for sure. Rule up ahead here for Grimm. Grimm back for Rule. Near wing for Grimm. And Grimm taking it in on the baseline, but blocked off in there. Here's Sainer looking for 2. Foul called. Foul inside will send Sainer to the line, shooting 2. Thad Sainer will shoot a pair. Here's his first one. It's good. 6:07 left here in the first half. Amour and Coons return to the UDA lineup, replacing Fultz and Mace for the Trojans. Here's Sainer's second shot, and it is in and out, no good. Rebounded in there to Amour. We'll drop it back here for Gessner. Gessner for Amour. Anson inside, back out. Here's Oxidine. Amour from outside for 3, a little bit short. Follows his own shot nicely. Did you see that? What you're told to do, and sometimes they do it, and most times they don't. They don't. Here's Oxidine. Ox will take it back out here now for Gessner. Near wing here. Here's Drew Gunderman for a shot. Wouldn't go, and the ball goes off the Trojans and out of bounds. It'll be it'll be a EJ ball. 5:36 remaining in the first half. Rule. He's double teamed. Here's a quick pass down the wing. Now they'll try to go underneath with it, but that one's blocked away, picked up in there by the Tigers anyway. Ball comes spinning back here, and Rule has it. Dropping it back here for Tapia. He'll hand it to Rule. Rule bounced it over here for Grimm. Grimm looping it on the wing. Shot from over here by Sainer. In and out it goes, no good. Rebounded in there nicely by Amour. They're going to have a walk called on Anson that time. He got a little tangled up there on Grimm, kind of tangling up with him, and caused him to go for the step. So they'll inbound it. Will the Tigers, I think. Yep, but inbound it back here. Sainer's got it. Sainer taking it on the baseline. Pass over here for Grimm. Grimm shot, no good. Rebound tapped up there and picked off by the Trojans as it came right down there to Amour. Here's Amour with it into the corner. Ox would like to get 3 more. Whoops, not that time. Rebounded in there to Grimm. We'll hand it back there for that Nace, and he'll give it to Rule. For Grimm. Grimm on the baseline. His shot and a foul. They're going to call a foul on Anson Amour. And that's going to send Grimm to the line. He will be shooting 2. Anson picks up his second personal foul with 4:36 left here in the second period. And Grimm shooting 2. Here's his first try, and it is no good. He'll shoot 1 more. It's going to be Amour checking out of the ball game now. He's a sophomore. Freshman Zach Markle, number 35 in there, or 32 back in there to replace him. Zach Mace comes back into the lineup for UDA. He'll replace Coons for Coach Calnon. Second shot by Grimm, good. It's 19-8 as up court comes Gessner for UD. For Mace. Here's Gessner. Gessner, 22-foot try, no good. Rebound comes down here, controlled to Gunderman. Back for Mace. Over there for Gessner. Gessner pushes it over to Markle. Markle spins it back there for Oxidine, who hops up in the air to get a hold of that ball. And here's Mace. Mace from outside looking for three. That's short. Rebound right underneath there and a foul called. And the foul will send Oxidine to the line, shooting 2 for UDA. We'll call that a pass from Mace. We won't call that a shot. We'll give Zach the benefit of the doubt, tell him he was passing it inside to Oxen, and Ox put it up and he was fouled. First shot by Oxidine is no good. Scores 19-8, 4:05 left here in the half. Here's Ox's second try. It is no good. Ball comes down here to Rule. Rule has it. Near wing, Zahner, he walked. Zahner walked with that one. Inside of 4 minutes to play in the half, 3:59 to be exact. And back up court come the Trojans now. Gessner out here for Oxidine. He and Gessner play it out front. Here's Gessner. 15-foot shot by Gessner is good. That for 2 from 15 feet away. Here's Grimm bouncing it over here for Rule. Rule will pick it up, go here for Tapia. Tapia tried to take it inside. The ball stuck up there for a moment, and Mace with it back here for Gessner. Oh, Gessner, 17-foot try. Well, they get easier from out there for Matt Gessner. He just put 4 points up on the board in a row here. As Grimm takes it down. Passing right here for Zahner for 2. No good. Rebounded to Mace. Mace with a quick pass over here for Gessner. Gessner has some trouble with it. Let's see, still has it. Oh, he passes it right to one of the guys, but they throw it away. Well, how about this, huh? Turnover, turnover, turnover. 2:59 left here in the first half. 23-8. Earhart checks into the ball game for East Juniata. Earhart. This is Gessner. Oxidine has it. Ox wants to get a 3. Nope, not quite that time, and the ball comes down to Rule. Rule coming down the court with it for the Tigers now, as we're down to 2:35 left in the second period. Here's Tapia. Oh, he tried to spin it off. Probably should have shot it. He was going in there nice, had a little bit of room, but didn't shoot it. Gessner, on the other hand, fires a left-handed shot up out of control that time for Matt. Not unnatural for him, and Rule has it. He'll drop it here for Tapia. Rule out in front near steal there by Ox. Shot from 17 feet out, no good. Rebounded nicely in there by Markle. Who'll give it back here for Mace. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. As the guy up at Greenwood would say, 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Anyway, here's Gessner, near wing. Gunderman back out front. Inside to Mace. Mace turnaround shot, good for 2. Now that's what Zach was doing up at EJ. Zach had a lot of points, just the same as that one up at East Juniata. 25-8 the score. They roll it ahead here for Grimm. Back over here for Rule. Rule back here for Grimm. Grimm back for Rule. Rule and Tapia kind of both standing out front here now. The coach says, hey, where are you at? He hollered at one of the boys. Here's that Earhart. Tapia has it. Over on the wing he goes. It gets tapped out of there. Gessner put his paw on that one and knocked it out. Coons and Pianovich. Alex Pianovich coming into the ball game for the first time tonight.
Andre Meese in for the Tigers.
Meese is in there for East Juniata. Here's Rule. 1:05 left in the first half. Here's a shot from outside by the Tigers, no good. That was that Nace. And back come UD. Here's Coons. Coons picking it up here into the corner. He goes with it. Now back out for Jared Coons. Here's Nace inside. Whoop. Mace's shot or pass blocked away. Rule coming back, and Rule will be held up by Zach Mace, probably. Yep, Mace picked up the foul. And it will be Rule going to the line, shooting two. 32 seconds left here in the half. First shot. Good. Now the Trojans realign themselves here on the foul line as Rule sets his second shot up. And in. Two good foul shots by that young Rule. 30 seconds remaining. 25-10 the score. UD by 15. As the Trojans will play the clock down again. 24 seconds remaining. Gessner out in front. He has got 11 seconds remaining. Here's Mace. Mace wants to take it inside. Stop it and popping off the glass. No good. Rebound comes down there, and a quick pass up here for Rule. Rule, this is good if it goes. And it's good, and that's going to do it as the half comes to an end. It's 25-12 at halftime here against these East Juliana Tigers, and we'll be back with the second half in just a moment. Second half action now, as the Trojans had the ball to inbound here to begin the third quarter. Dropping it here. They have couple of faces in there that haven't played here before. Here's Rule. No good on the shot, but a foul called. Rule will pick himself up. Moore picks up his third. So Hansen having kind of a strange ball game here tonight. Picked up his third personal foul. He must be taking over for Zach Mace. Generally, Zach's at about that point in the game, but nevertheless, Rule, first shot, no good, and he will shoot one more. Here's Rule's second try, and it is good. 25-12. Up there at halftime at EJ, it was 25-12. Now it's 25 to 14 rather. Here it was 25-12. Here's Rule with it. Rule coming back with a rush, shooting it up and in for two. Rule for two. He's got four quick ones here. 25-15 all of a sudden. Not 4-3 rather. Here's a Moore. On the corner here for Coons for three. No good. Rebound. Let's see. Tapia saves that one inbound. Oh, no, it's not Tapia. Hold the phone. 20 is Meese in there. Meese. Here's Grimm taking it to the hoop for two. No good. Rebound tipped around in there. Coons brings it down for UD. Wolf is in the ball game here. He's on the right wing here. They give it to Coons out in front. Here is Gessner bouncing it off the leg of Nace, and so it'll be inbounded by UDA. Moore will inbound for the Trojans. Coons in the lineup. Here's Gessner taking it inbounds play. Moore over there for Gessner. Gessner from outside for three. Off the mark it goes. Ball tapped around, comes back out here to Moore. Anson spins it here for Coons. Back to Moore. Across the court it goes inside for Gessner. Gessner fires it back out here for Anson Moore for two. No good. Rebounded over there nicely by Wolf. Wolf's shot wouldn't go down, and the rebound comes down to the Tigers. And up court comes Rule with it for Grimm. Near wing over here. Nace has it. Here's Grimm for Rule. Nace. Grimm from outside. He's fouled. Grimm will go to the line. Shooting two. Foul was on number 23. That's Wolf. He picks up his first. And Grimm going to the line to shoot two. Here's the first shot by Grimm. It is no good. He'll shoot one more.
Trojan. Todd Grimm to the line to shoot two.
Grimm will shoot one more. And here it is, and it is no good. He missed a pair. Rebounded in here to Coons. Picks it off for UD. Quickly up the court it comes to Amour. Anson spinning it back there for Jared Coons on the baseline. Back for Amour. Amour will have to take it out front. Near wing, here he comes to Wolf. Wolf for Amour, into the corner for Coons. Coons out here for Gessner. Gessner with a bounce pass to Wolf. Brett will push it back out here. Brent, rather. Here's Brent Wolf with it again. Inside, shot from over there. Good for three by Jared Coons. Coons hits a three here to get some scoring going on for UD here in the second. Whoa, that's a walk. Hold everything. Rule wanted to throw it to somebody, but they weren't open, and so he went for the walk with it. Amour will inbound here for Gessner. 28, here's Coons. 28-15 the score. Coons comes across here for Gessner. Gessner near wing for Wolf. Back outside for Gessner. Gessner over in the corner they go. Here's Coons. Coons looping it right inside, but it threw a little bit too high for Matt Gessner to reach that one. 28-15 the score with 4:45 left here in the third. Rule up court for Grimm. Grimm loops it over this way for a shot by Nace. Good for three. 28-18. It's 10-point margin again here now for UD. Here's Gessner. Gessner with it over there for Coons in the corner. Amour stepping up, going inside nicely here for Markle. His shot good.
Basket's good.
Basket's good, and Zach Markle will go to the line shooting two. Way to go, Zach. 4:14 remaining here in the third quarter, 30-18. And Markle at the line to shoot one. And he's got it. Good bucket there by that Zach Markle. That was Meese dumping it inside here for a shot by Rule. Good for two. Terry Rule with a nice bucket that time for the East Juniata Tigers. 31-20. Pick it up over there into the corner for Coons. Coons back outside here for Amour. Hansen here for Wolf. Good to see Brett Wolf, and then a walk called on Amour.
Zach Mace, Matt Oxendine, Skylar Fultz, and Drew Gunderman into the game for the Trojans.
New lineup coming in here. Four guys. Gessner stays in. The other four guys depart. Trojans bring back the starting five, I believe it is. Here's Grimm bouncing it here for Nace. Grimm outside here. Rule with it. Rule over on the far side for Nace. Back here for Rule. Gunderman, or Oxendine was chasing him around. Anyway, shot from outside by Grimm is good, or Sainer rather, for three. 31-23, 3:05 left in the third. Trojans need to open this up a little more now. It's getting a little too uncomfortable in here with these Tigers sneaking up on us, as Tigers are wont to do. And they spin it back here. Fultz for Gessner. For Fultz and Gessner. Gessner for Oxendine. Here is Gunderman for three. It's good. Well, quietly, Drew just stood over there and waited to get the ball, and then he had a three in him, and he popped it up and in good. Oops, let's see, we got a push foul called on UD.
Found the Trojans, Drew Gunderman.
Gunderman picks up the foul, the first foul of the ball game for Drew. Third foul of the half for UDA. And EJ will inbound the ball. Show you the clock next time we get a chance here. Ooh, near steal by Oxendine. This is Grimm out in front. Here's a three-point attempt made by Nace, wouldn't go. Rebound comes right back down here, and Nace has it again. Nace bouncing it for Meese. Nace with it again. Near wing. Here's Rule stepping up, looking for 3 off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded in there to Nace. And Nace lost the handle. Picked off in there by Fultz. And back come the Trojans. Bounce pass intended for Mace underneath. Wouldn't go. So we've got 1:45 left here in the third quarter. Trojans by 11. Here's a ball stolen away by Zach Mace. Zach turning, looking off the glass. Oh, wouldn't go. But Zach will go to the line, shooting 2. Good steal and a good attempt by Zach Mace.
Andre Meese to the Tigers. Zach Mace.
Meese fouled Mace that time. Here's Zach's first try. It's no good. He'll shoot one more.
Tyler Earhart into the game for East Juniata.
Earhart back in there. He's number 34 for the Tigers. Mace looking to put his second one in. Missed the first one. Maybe he can get this one to go. And it's good. So Zach goes 1 for 2. 35-23. I'll loop this in the head, fired out of bounds. The coach has got it. He's going to leave with it. Okay. Joe Tusing doing an act over there. And back come the Trojans now. This is Gessner. Out here for Gunderman. Gunderman for 3. Just a little bit short. Rebound comes down in here, and Nace pulls it down for Rule. 1:15 left in the quarter. Here's Rule over there for that drive by Grimm is good. He'll go to the line shooting 1 to get 3. Fultz picks up the personal foul.
Basket is good. Todd Grimm to line to shoot 1.
Grimm to shoot just 1. His bucket was good. Here's his one shot. It is in and out, no good. Wow. Got a push foul called here on somebody as Earhart went to the floor.
Found the Trojan, Skylar Fultz.
Fultz picks up the personal foul. Wow. He inbounded over here for Meese. Into the corner it goes for Grimm. Grimm will take it inside, dropping it back off. Shot from outside by Nace, good for 3.
By Justin Nace.
Justin Nace gets 3. It's 35-28 now with less than a minute to play in the third. Better not fiddle around too long here now. Trojans need to get serious about getting some points on the board. Oxidine inside to Mace. He tries to throw it inside, but it's picked off in there by that Tiger, and back they come. Near wing. This is Nace. Out here for Grimm. Grimm pushing it back. Now on the wing for the steal by Oxidine. Ox taking it to the hoop for 2. It is no good. Rebound on the far side. They'll loop it ahead quickly over here. Grimm has it. Puts the shot up. It is no good. But he will go to the foul line shooting 2. Foul was on Mace with 14 seconds left here in the third.
Todd Grimm will shoot 2 fouls.
Grimm, this is his first name is Thad. T-H-A-D. Probably Thaddeus. Anyway, Thad Grimm at the line shooting 2. First shot, no good. Trojans lead by just 7. And we'll see if he can fire another one in here. We'll see. Does he put his second one in? Yeah. 29-35, 6-point ball game now. And UDA has got to take this surge seriously here by the Tigers. Near wing for Ox. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. For 2. It's good at the buzzer. Gessner with the bucket at the buzzer gives the Trojans a 7-point lead now, or 8-point lead now. It's UDA 37 and the Tigers 29. Final period coming up here in just one moment. To begin the third quarter, the Tigers have the ball to inbound. Nace with it. Back here for that Rule. Rule for Earhart. Grimm with it. Grimm pushing off, puts the shot up. No good, but where the heck was the push call there? Here comes Oxback with it for UD. Nice bounce pass here for Gessner. His shot no good, but a foul called, and Gessner will go to the foul line shooting 2 for UDA.
Foul on Todd Grimm of the Tigers.
Grimm picks up the personal foul, and Gessner at the line to shoot 2. Here's Matt's first one. It is good. 38-29, 9-point lead. Matt can give us a even 10-point lead here. Puts this one in. Here's his next shot, and it is good. Boy, I'll tell you, Gessner, it's another Gessner night here at UDA. That's all I can say. Anyway, back they come. 29-39, 39-29, UD by 10. Ooh, tipped off the Meese, but they picked it back up. Here's Rule. Rule wanted to take it in. Gives it back over there for Meese. Outside it comes. This is a bounce pass here for Grimm. Grimm bounces it there for Rule. Rule from outside for 3 off the mark. It goes picked up in here by Grimm. Dropping it back over in the wing out of there. Shot by Nace wouldn't go, and out of bounds it goes. It's going to go off the hands of Earhart of EJ and out of bounds. So UD will inbound the ball. Here's Gessner. Oxidine. Gessner. Oxidine in here for a nice bounce pass for Mace. Mace for 2. It's good. Zach with a nice bounce pass from what's his name? Markle. That was it. Okay. And Tapia is going to race down the wing, but timeout called by the Tigers. 6:41 remaining here in the ball game, and UDA up by 12. Okay, time back in now following the EJ timeout, and Grimm inbounds it here for Nace. Nace picks up the dribble, goes inside here for a pass back out. Nace. Nace out in front. Whoa, just about backcourt, but it doesn't matter. Here comes Ox. Ox stopping and popping. Wouldn't go. Rebound on the far side, and we have a foul called on Rule.
Terry Rule of the Tigers.
Terry Rule picks up the personal foul, none shooting. And so Gessner will inbound the ball. Does so here for Drew Gunderman. Gunderman has it back. Got to get Drew to hook up a couple of threes here or something. Ooh, he was tempted, I think. There he is now inside. Mace goes over to wing. Gessner back outside, tapped away. This is Tapia making the tap that time. Or no, it wasn't. It was Meese tapping it. They'll drop it back for Rule. Rule over there for Grimm. You know, some teams bring out the worst in you, and I think EJ is one of those kind of ball clubs here that hanging in there tough with the Trojan. Trojan by 12, but UD seems to have everything going their way except they don't get the shot and they don't get the rebound sometimes. They're just kind of a team that you know, hangs around you. And so it'll be Thad Grimm shooting a 1-and-1. Foul was on Gunderman, his second. First shot good. 41-30. 5:50 left in the ball game. And here's Thad's second shot. It's good. 31-41. 41-31. UD by 10. Gessner up court. They both have the same amount of wins. The EJ Tigers 10-8 coming into tonight's game. The Trojans 10-6. So both know how to win. Here's a pass inside for Mace. Mace turns around, puts a shot up. Good for 2. Zach Mace shooting over top of Grimm that time and put it home nicely that way. There's a ball tipped over here, nearly saved from going out of bounds by Drew Gunderman, but not quite. It'll be inbounded by Grimm of EJ. Back here for Rule. Stolen away, gotten back by Rule. Here for Meese. Rule has it back. Near wing, he comes here for Nace. Nace inside. Ooh. Out of bounds it goes. It's going to go off the Tigers. Again, doing a good job in there that time is that Matthew Gessner. Here comes Drew on the baseline for two. It's good. Drew Gunderman with a nice dribble. 6 foot out, puts it up and in. Good. Bounce pass over there, saved almost from going out of bounds by Gessner, who hustled back. Pass intended for Sainer, but Gessner knocked it out of there. Here's Rule. Rule picking it up over there for Grimm. Meese has it. Meese dropping it. Here for Sainer. Sainer goes over to near wing here for Grimm. Grimm, couple of fakes. Rule from outside. In and out it scoops, no good. Zach Mace with the rebound. Quickly ahead here for Gessner. Gessner taking it in. 14-foot shot, no good. Rebound, and let's see what kind of a foul we have here. Foul's going to be on Mace. Zach picks up his third, and that'll send Sainer to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. Sainer's first one. It's good. 45-32, 4:12 remaining. I'll show you the clock here in just a second. Here's his second shot. It's good. Sainer goes 2 for 2, makes it 45-33 with 4:12 remaining in the ball game. And the Trojans bringing it up court. Here comes Gessner. Gessner across the timeline nicely over here for Oxidine. Ox back here for Gessner. Gessner inside for Mace. Oh, Mace probably could have taken that one in. Instead, he swings it back out here. They do, and there's a walk called on Ox. Ox shuffled his feet just a little bit there and was called for the walk. 3:49 remaining in the ball game. 45-33, a 12-point margin for UD. Rule with it. Here comes that Grimm over in the wing. Nice bounce pass underneath here for a shot. The bucket counts. And going to the foul line will be Nace. He'll be shooting 1 to get 3. Foul was on Markle, his first. And Nace at the line shooting 1. It is good. 45-36, a 9-point ball game. Here comes Gessner with it. Gessner, bounce pass right there for Oxidine. He's hammered. Ox will go to the line shooting 2. Good to see Matt Oxidine jump back up after that because he got whacked. Sainer picked up the personal foul, and Matt at the line to shoot 2. 3:34 left in the ball game. Matt's first shot, good. Well, the bump didn't get his shot aim off Kilder at all, so that's good. Come on, Matt, do it again. 46-36, and now 47-36. 2 good foul shots by that senior Matt Oxidine, who has been a terrific kid to watch play ball here at UDA. A lot of fun. Over in the wing. This is Grimm. Grimm taking it in, and a bounce pass here for Sainer for 2. It's good. Well, Matt Sainer snuck in there on the left baseline and put that one home nicely. Here is Markle. Ooh, oh, just about moved his pivot foot. Did Mace that time. Oxidine. 3 minutes, 5 seconds remaining in the game. Gessner with it. Here's Gessner for Gunderman. Drew taking it up for 3. Nope, not that time. Rebound over here comes down to Markle. Good rebound by that young freshman, Zach Markle. Out here for Oxidine. For Mace. Mace, and he's fouled. Foul will be on Meese. Meese fouled Mace.
Foul Andre Meese.
And it will be not a shooting foul, so UD will inbound the ball. Mace to inbound here for Gessner. Gessner wants to bring it near wing for Oxidine. Ox inside with a nice pass for Mace. He's fouled. And Zach will go the line shooting 2. The foul will probably be on Grimm, I would think. Nope, it's on Sainer.
To shoot 2.
Check it, it's on Sainer. Mace at the line to shoot 2. 2:29 remaining, 2.5 minutes remaining in this ball game. Shot by Mace is good. Zach makes his first one. He will be shooting one more. Anson Moore getting ready to come into the ball game at the whistle or stoppage of play. If Zach makes this one, Moore will be in. Second shot, no good. Rebound comes down there to Grimm. Thad Grimm coming down with it. Whoops. Wow, looked like a walk there maybe, but no call. On the baseline, they're going to call a blocking foul on Mace. So Mace will pick up his 4th.
Zach Mace of Upper Dolphin.
Zach how comes the other guys can block you off and Mace can't block you out of there? Weird. Anyway, it'll be Sainer at the line shooting 2. Sainer at the line to shoot a pair. His first shot is good. Anson Moore comes into the ball game now to replace Zach Mace for UDA. Here's Sainer's second shot. It is no good. Rebound tipped around out here, controlled to Moore. Fires it over here to that Gessner. Gessner double teamed out here momentarily. They're after that basketball. Goes across the court here for Moore. Moore stopping, popping, has it blocked away by Grimm. Grimm coming down looking for 2. It's no good. Rebounded in there to Moore. Quickly outletted here for behind the back pass. Shot put up on the return by Anson Moore. Anson Moore with 2. All right, we've got 1:50 remaining here in a 50-39 game now, and we'll be right back after this UDA timeout. Okay, the timeout is over, and EJ bringing it up court. 1:43 left. This is Nace. On the wing over there for Grimm, goes inside. Here's a shot put up there by Sainer, wouldn't go. Rebound tapped around and picked up here by Gunderman. He'll drop it back here for Gessner. Gessner for Moore. Here is Gessner over in the corner. Shot from over there for 3. Spun in and out, no good. Rebound tapped around, controlled to the Tigers. Bounce pass here for Mace. Oh, he walked with it. He's made a nice shot, but he walked with it first, the young fellow did. So that nullifies that 3-pointer. 1:12 left in the game. Trojans will pick up their second win in 3 tries. And here is Gessner. Gessner taking it all the way to the hoop for 2. He's fouled. He will go to the line shooting 2 with 1 minute and 1 second. 61 seconds remaining. Nace picks up the foul. And Gessner will put in 2 here. Here's his first one. It is in, nothing but net. I think Gessner can do that again. In fact, I'm certain he can. The question is, will he? Now, not Willie Gessner, but will he put it in? Yes, he did. Way to go, Willie. No. Brad Gessner for 2. 52-39 inside of 1 minute to play. Trojans go at it tomorrow afternoon at Pine Grove, and I mean afternoon, like a 12:30 game for the varsity. 11 o'clock start for the junior varsity. I just mentioned that so they can remember that years from now when they look at this video. 45 seconds left in the game. Gessner slowly but surely bringing it up the court. Over there for Moore. Moore for Markle. Here's Ox for 2. Wouldn't go. Rebounded in here to Sainer. 28 seconds remaining in the game. Sainer taking it all the way down. Rolling it over here for Grimm. Grimm for 2. It's good for 3. They gave Grimm 3. 52. 14 seconds remaining, and that's going to do it. As the coach says, no foul. So 1 in the second half. And East Juniata, who plays a pretty darn interesting ball game, they have a 0-3 record now in the second half. So the Trojans, we congratulate them on a 10-point victory over these Tigers. So congratulations to Coach Calnon, all the coaching staff over there. And there are many of them. No. A good